entire screen. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so I'm in the middle of trying to review some stuff. Bunch of headings that look like crap. Oh, snap. So let me get to the right place and prod. So here we go. And we have some UI, UX issues. Um, alignment, baseline, alignment, headers, things. See. Um, mm, thing stories, things, stories. Start the story on the storybook using npm on the storybook. We need observe heading stories, or I have one that's like a fast track into all the headings. All right, here you can kind of like see how the alignment is off. Um, bum, 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 bum. Are we still good audio wise? Let me just also put up. What's that? Oh, that's kind of cool. Um, so let's do this. Continue figuring out some Figma stuff after a lot of off stream. YouTube videos. First, code reviews. So we save that. We show marquee stuff. Cool. So what are we up to? What are we up to? Mm, I have to figure out how to put this inside of the note or section story. Uh, this is not right. No, this is not right. So if I do this again, this is the link for section story. Sorry, I'm checking the table, eh? Run the storybook using npm and observe the baselines between the workflow states, the heading text, heading title, and the tags is not correctly aligned. Be resolved. Um, Question is, do we solve this by? I mean, like, do we do some padding stuff? I don't know what's best practice in CSS to solve this. But you can tell, like, this thing starts kind of like above that line. This one starts below the line. This is just a fucking disaster. But we didn't get around to it. It's baseline aligned. So this tags thing, this tag effectively starts. I think its alignment is in agreement with the text, but we do have to correct for this thing being in a separate padding block. Um, this could be something that Stefano could probably handle, um, and probably Idris. Let's see. I'm sorry. Am I still shaking the table? Ah, all right. Cool. Let me just commit that. For stuff baseline align alignment task. All right. Okay, that looks like. Okay, then back to my code review block. What I did there, I stopped a couple of extra tests, so this is good. Let's just increase here. we roughly increased the the block. I'm reviewing something from Idris. Came in looking pretty clean already. This thing is a bit bigger now, better hip area, so I'm happy about that. So we're restructuring parts of that. The top we adapted, the height. I think we can just dump this as a acceptable change. And then this one is another thing that we'd have to look into in a minute. So let's just do. Actually, let's just close this, stage that. Oh, okay, cool. Did I mess something up? Ah, okay. Let's figure out what I changed. Well, give me a second here. Let's abort this. Look, what did we change here? Okay, cool. Well, it's nothing noteworthy that we really need to pay attention to. And stories. Mm, uh, sure. Expand heading stories to cover more levels. And it's just convenience. And then here we basically specify. And so this is something we can probably play with. So the storybook there, I probably run it. That's bad. npm run format fix. Let's just get that. And we try to build it, see if something is fundamentally broken. npm run build. I don't know if we need to do the export. What we do need right now is just cover these cases. Text-based, text-based. We can't have blank. It's kind of like lame. That was a mistake on my side. All right, I'll just look. Still building. Cool. Blank copy. All right. Mm, I can probably hide. Cool. Oh, just keep showing it. Who cares? It's just me in the stream. Let's just double check. Oh. Mhm. Ah, hmm. All right, let's just find out what's going on. I should be. Um, all right, so I seem to be live. Cool. I have to verify that the audio works. That's one way to do that. Actually, I should do it from the Twitch app. Press that button, watch the stream manager, then. Okay, cool. Looking okay. Um, cool. All right, so what do we have here? That built. I can work with that. Um, so how about we do this? We cover these cases. Yeah. For return base typography classes for heading helper. Only classes in base case of heading helper. Cool. And then probably check out if there's anything test related we need to tend to. Almost certainly yes. Then this thing here, we just changed sizing quite a bit. Absolute same here, top 4 instead of 6. This thing here with a to do, that's something for the future. This is just a lot of simplification. We just put that in there. Stage changes. Section. What the hell happened here? Did a line break on this? Oh, okay. I can basically discard that. It's not a meaningful change. All right, not a meaningful change. Do the update there. Oh shit, the TOC has some changes. Uh, where does this come from? Height 5. Okay, cool. And so I'm pretty sure. Oh, come on, do that. Where are we? So this thing here. Did some changes in the TOC. Yeah, okay. Where were we? We were here. Okay, changed that. Okay. Um, cool. Um, so what we do, we just track those changes we for increase size of section chiffon. Yeah, okay, just call it expand collapse chiffon. That increases the hit area. Then here we have in the renderer, what did we do? Yeah, okay, so we probably just track changes we had before. We do hover fill gray. Is that a TLC? Okay, that's fine. Track that for update snapshots to track chiffon tweaks and POC and other chiffon tweaks. All right, so we just ignore all of this. Ignore, yes. Ignore, yes. Let's have a look. Brush again for line converters, yeah. So back to hack, merge, now. Okay, so we branch local. Hmm, actually, just like do something different. I sometimes try to do these things and I forget that it's not good practice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to branch, delete, hack, local, to local checkout of hack, merge, no fast forward, merge and edit message. And there we go. All right, cool. It's cleaner. Um, then this is something about the boards. Uh, I post those changes just so everybody can see. So it's there. We're also going to merge this, huh? So what happens if I merge this message? See if we have conflicts. Darn it. Actually, just local hack. There we go. Uh, yeah, branch delete. Just delete this local thing. Yes. It's a little bit of a messy setup. Like, let me just merge that again. And then fast forward, merge and edit message into hack. This is what we want. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, this thing here can be merged in a minute. Let's see, there was this other thing. Integrate source. Okay, cool. Make fold icons more. Section and TLC versus TLC and section. Okay, let's just check out the local branch for that. See what it looks like. What did we do here? First one, roof. I don't understand what the difference is. Okay, well, this thing also doesn't understand what the difference is. Let's try that. Mm, come on. Oh, just one person checking this out. Holy smokes. Hey, hey, whoever you are, welcome to the stream. Just getting some casual work done, open public stuff. And I didn't even, can I change? Can I edit? Uh, open public. I don't know. Does that even work? Um, if the stream is ongoing, uh, can you change? Ah, look at that. Nah, it doesn't. Doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. Well, I got two people checking out on Twitter. All good. All good. Um, all right. So what we? Oh, this is good. So now we're back here. What happened here? So we have something on the TLC and we have something on. So give me a second. Let's have a look. Flex. Um, I'm pretty sure this is going to raise a bunch of conflicts. And I don't think there's much value overthinking it with blocks. I don't understand what makes full icons more visible. Very cool. I think these things kind of like align. All right, so we go back to hack. Create new branch. I'm just gonna call it a work in progress waypoint. And stay on hack. Let's try to unify this. So what we have here, easier merger, make fold icons more. Okay, so let's merge this. No fast forward. And there we go. Got some failure. Let's figure out why. So we only added group. All right, fair enough. So, okay, well, actually, we don't look at that. We don't look at any of the snapshots. We look at this one. What happened here? We wrapped it inside of open. Why? Interesting. Pretty sure that we didn't have anything of that nature that was relevant. Uh, where are we? Where is it? Oops. Not in. Here. So let's have a look. All the changes we have were either DOC put some class stuff in there. It's active. We dropped that. We don't need it anymore. In section, we have something with relative and group. That's also the one thing we did. That's not super interesting. Then here, what happens? The snapshot changes. Okay, so whatever we're trying to do here is too invasive. We don't need that. Unmerged. Okay. So what we can do, going back to the top, looking at a diff, that whole open thing that's in Tujon's branch, we don't need that anymore. We kind of like just need the disclosure thing. All we want to add is this group jazz. That's the big difference. If you look at it, active classes, highlight classes, this jazz, this section, scope and view. Yeah, so we just stick with top. Add group, that's all we do. All right, so let's open this. Unmerge TOC. Okay, cool. Last name on this diff, right? Item center and group. PYPX flex gap. Okay, that's interesting. But we don't want to look at this one. We just want to look at that version of it. And the POC. That's all we did. We added group. We dropped this active. So where's that? Okay, so we add group. We put icon isn't in here. So okay. Upper to the next block. Yeah. Oh, next block. Right. Okay. Well, actually, do that group here. All right. So where is full icon? Here we go. Remove that. Why is it back? All right. So we just group hover fill gray 700. That's really what we want to do. Let's see. What does that look like? Does it render? Kinda. Hover. Okay. Looking okay. And what else do we have? Unmerged snapshots. Actually, just discard our stage, right? And then we just repopulate this thing. Rerun. There we go. Looks pretty clean. That's all we changed, really. Group. Fill gray. Leni and I fill black. Did we miss that? Is there something? Oh, we removed that. Fair enough. We removed that. Makes sense. Cool. Which means we can just kind of get to the end of it. update. Right. We have here unstaged. Looking good. Looking go black. Okay, so we're gonna do that in a minute. Stage. That's the big change. Let's see what's the big change here. Adding group, removing that. How well does it track with the old commit? Is active, group hover, whatever, then group there. It's on the TOC. And then inside of the section part, we have relative group added. Group hover fill gray 700. Looking okay. We quit. NPM run build, just making sure that we didn't break the build. Then I have to review merge request, integrate source. Okay, so I broke something. Let's figure out what we did break. I think it's snapshots. Parts of the snapshots are broken. Fair enough. Also, let's see how's the internet holding up. Connectivity is pretty poor, but I guess we're okay. We have a full build. Good. We continue that. Merge branch. Make that more visible. Merge. I can close this. I can close that. I can close that. We're good. What else do we need to look at? I want to do what? It's not a PR. So let's ignore. And this one, ignore source editor. Most local. Actually, I probably broke something. Let's have a look. Just need to know how this thing renders. See if I get any error messages in there. It looks like something is off. Yeah, right. Look what Leni's up to. Oh, the pastry. I should get to that. Yeah, my bad. Didn't even realize it was there. Cool, cool, cool. After the code reviews, I'm going to go back to my Figma stuff because right now, most important thing is getting landing page. Name, do you have like a fork and a knife? No, right? Okay, cool. Right. So how we're looking back here. Cool. Okay, so we didn't push anything 10 minutes ago. Okay, cool. So pipeline filled on this very early Peshko quality. What was that? Holy crap! How did we fill? Okay, interesting. Um, for npm run format fix. Did we just overlook something? It doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe we did. Fair enough. We deliberately didn't commit this one because we thought it wasn't necessary. Because we didn't really change anything in the heading. But okay, fair enough. Stage. For format source. Up. Um, we push this. Cool. Should be fine. Mm, a bunch of them will close. Uh, disculpe. Uh, um, quiero una cuchillo y tenedor, por favor. Muchas gracias. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, now we have to just sort out the source editing integration, which Pigeon painstakingly prepped for me. All I have to do is review and merge. The way we're going to do this, there's a lot going on. This is probably not the best place to look at it, so I'm just going to open it here. Muchas gracias. All right. Muchas gracias. You want some pastry, Leni? You're good? All right, cool. Let's dig in. Oh, you got to see this stuff. Okay. I got to show the camera for my future self when I'm looking at a stream. And it's like with guava, and that's from one of our favorite pastry shops around here. Let's just get a grub on while reading through this screenshot, looking good. Um, and, okay, all of this works. Um, editing life problem here. Yeah, I think we had to. I think there's a weird. Um, let's see. Look at all the commits actually. Remove step into the lowest account to many people. Perfect. He disabled it. Same for me. It's causing me a lot of trouble. Happy that Tijan realized that this is not working out for now. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. Okay. This is going to load. Hmm. Okay. So we restart. Oh, still shaking the table too much. Heads up. Heads up. I'm probably not cutting for a minute. I'm just eating this. Hmm. Okay. Where's this thing? How do I get it? How do I? Okay. Hmm. High color and small screen. How is this screen small? This is by no stretch of the imagination a small screen. Let's look at the error messages. Okay. Not sure why that should fail. Mm. Reload. Start from scratch. Huh. Aiming down? Okay. Not sure. weird. Back to the ticket. Set mode to set code. Rate it in chronological order. All right. All this infinite loader jazz gone. Render. Same thing there. Simple. Change set mode to set code and source. What is this? Code. Makes a lot of sense to do that. Particular async function and get a content that is to doc. Async function return. Oh, we didn't wait. We did fetch. Now we call await inside the async fetch returns. Okay. Nicer. This is a lot cleaner. Okay, we don't need a console log doc, but fair enough. Class prop, source component. What are we doing? Okay, you moved it. Side TLC. Well, okay, interesting. We do this inside of what? That is convoluted pages index TSX. We either show TL, we see show TLC in there, now we show source editor. This is confusing. Okay, now we stop the separate pane for that. Okay, cool. You stop the source pane, beautiful. Formatting. That was legitimate. Parse. Vision did this almost perfectly, no? I like the way it was delivered. All right, so I just need to figure out why. Oh, source. Press the button. Loading. Maybe we show it. Can't I edit? Oh, shit. Okay. Performance on this thing is completely shoddy. All right. That was expected. Mm. Yeah, we can't use this. Probably gonna hide it. How do we solve this problem now? I probably have to. Okay. Um, Please solve. Oh, so that's up. Grabbing a bite from the sink. Don't have to cut anything anymore. Mm, almost from the back. Oh, how do I run this? Where the hell is it? Lock user. That's who I am. How do I edit? This is slick looking. I like this a lot. Right? Like this tracking capability. Love this. Remember, uh, this only updates the view upon refocus. Oh, all right. So let's write more text. Or does it? Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. There's something behind it. So just some information about how responsive this is. Not important. Ah, okay. Okay. It's like so we need to figure out bigger pain. Okay. Oh my god, look at this diff placeholder. Team. Editable placeholder, editor placeholder. Origins extensions. We load a bunch of them. Unlock a mouse enter. Scroll source. Okay, Cypress ID. Cool. For end-to-end testing. How do you update YJS extension? Cool. That's for collaborative editing. Right, code mirror. Yeah, all right. So these are all the imports. There's a fuck ton of stuff for importing. Let's figure out next like one in red code mirror. First update happens, connections saved, placeholder. Hmm. Look into it. Yeah, okay, but I can't use this. We can keep it in the code base, but it's effectively not usable. Figure out first. I don't know how do we. Let's figure out how React code mirror deals with input. Is this last week? Oh, I UIW. What's what's the difference? Let's see if UIW and UIWJS. Okay, so UIW. Weird. Am I reading it correctly? That's UIW. Ah, it's probably my phone. Ah, muchas gracias. You want something else to drink, maybe? Huh? No golden milk? Ah, yo quiero una otra flat white con leche de avena. Muchas gracias. Ujú. ¿Mm? Sí, gracias. Ujú. That's all. Coffee intake? I think I'm okay. It's Friday. Third, or I'm also like drinking a lot of water to offset that. And I still really want to do a lot today, so it's probably okay to be doped up. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. All right, let's see. Nice solo stream. All right, fair enough. So this is how you access it. It's just me. Oh no no no! There's probably someone in there, like one person in there, I guess. I just see like yeah, but I figure like sometimes there's like it says there's one person in there, but then on Twitch I almost always see like one person is there, even if when I go to the Twitch website it doesn't show anyone in there. So I don't know what the deal is with StreamYard. Yeah, one viewer, but I don't know if it's like an audit, like a. I don't see anyone in the chat room. Yeah, sometimes I wonder. Yeah, I can't even look at like a viewer's overview on the Twitch mobile app, so I simply don't know. Cool. All right. Oh, two people now. All right. Where are these folks from? All from Twitch. See, that's then now I open the app and now I see two folks. Probably I am one of them. This is so confusing. I wish they wouldn't count me whenever I'm like, okay. Anyways, back to our topic at hand. How we use it. Coder on change. Okay, so we do. Okay. Okay, maybe we can find out where we do something with code mirror. I figured we imported code mirror. So this is React code mirror. Do I not have like an on-change handler? Usage code mirror from okay. Huh. So we probably used an extension instead. And in extensions, we have a linker, editor view, scroll extension, update view context. Line wrapping, file inserts. Huh. This is why it probably works. Any changes to this view? This is a good one. Who sorts out what is being rendered? All right, so we need to figure out a couple of questions, right? Um, so that was where source, integrate source perspective. All right, so we move that to in test at the moment. Um, nice source perspective. Uh, no, this is just for us. Search things to optimize perspective response reactivity and to do looking at hedgehog sets those here header pane dogs editor pane and above we paste the link in here come on which also uses React code mirror. We probably should be using some extension to handle the changes instead of putting and change numbers directly. I'm unclear on how these changes are fed back into the rich text output. My guess is that some YJS magic happens over WebSocket and then probably returns. What do you think it returns? No, maybe we should actually look at what's happening here. So it was the demo. All right, so we run the inspector and then we look at the network, right? And this is pretty slick. Do you like apples? So this is no network traffic, I'm guessing. Uh, boom, 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 boom. Application. Let's just do this record. This is pretty cool. Muchas gracias.
Señorita, ¿está bien?
You're good?
Good.
Muchas gracias. All right. May as well stop this. Let's see. What are we doing? Event point remove function call. All right. Can we figure out what the hell this means? Event key press, task, task, task. What are we doing here? Key up, blah, blah. Can't tell anything about that. I don't. Okay, so this is another thing you can learn to do today, right? Figure out how to read these performance charts. So I really want to know on a key event up, what happens? What really happens? Memo, there's probably some Redux stuff, something with memoization. Okay, use memo, use memo, use memo. We're doing something clever to determine. We've got convert. Oh, snap. All right, so see, you kind of see what's happening. We call convert HTML to React, but we probably have to, okay, v render. Let's v render. V parse, v render. Jesus, we we call parse and render every time. Okay, cool. Seem to be parsing and rendering. It's not YJS. All right. So I'm the same fragment to which it's output. And um, a call this thing. It's like a trace, kind of. And animation, main, performance. What is Chromium performance? Analyze runtime performance. We'll probably read that real quick. If page performance is running as opposed to loading, so it just have to use different performance from the analyze runtime sorts of rail model. Just running to flow and still for anti-saying analyzing response animation. I'll face up the page. Clean state. Cool. Simulate mobile CPU. Stop the demo. Record runtime performance. Stop. Results in the performance panel. Analyze results. Analyze frames per second. FPS, CPU chart. Well, you can see that, and then we're really trying to understand for something that's not it. Let's find a bottleneck. Oh, here we go. Main section. Flame chart. That's what it's called. Exactly. That's what I was looking for. Flame chart. Mm, cool. A lot of data in the recording. Okay. Back to that. Come on. This one. So what we do, render side of this render call. You'll see this v render basically calls v parse then a render. And then we do this convert HTML to React. I just need to figure out where this thing comes from. Um, can you can we find some information on that? Let's read about that. The vector on the top, somewhere below, frame fire event. Maybe there's something on that. So anything I can see down here. Function v render comes from this thing. I probably won't see anything extremely useful. Um, all right, but it does look like question would be, oh, that's an interesting one. Can you actually see which arguments are fed to the functions? Cool. That's one good one. Also, you can't have it. V render. All time. Call Call three. Function call. Uh, we can't really see what's going in there, right? This is all just minified JS jazz. Can we actually unpack? Okay, here's the V render. Okay, and the V parse and the A render. Now, what I really want to see is what we call it with, but I think that's too much to ask for, right? Flame chart. Performance. I wasn't. Just back to US keyboard and Google DevTools performance show arguments in and trace. Yep, nope. I don't think that's working. Ooh, um, So we render it inside. Okay, separation from the cursory plans of the um, Chrome DevTools performance flame chart are during input recorded. During input, it appears that we parse and render parse input and render to HTML upon bounce or key up upon key up. This is this still feels very snappy in Hedgehog. Um, so we have to figure out if they do a full parse render cycle or if this is incremental parsing at work. If it is incremental parsing at work, then we're fucked. If Hedgehog uses incremental parsing, which I'm guessing from previous reads of the code mirror related source, how was used positively screwed with our use of uni.org, which doesn't do um, incremental parsing. And, we should, yeah, cool. So let me see code mirror parse. Um, language package laser parser. Here we go. That was the incremental parsing. So does every decent Johnson, blah, 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 blah. Lightweight, incremental, blah, blah, blah. That's what we were looking for. Previous root of the Coldner related source uses the laser parser. Um, bump, bump, bump. Yes. Guessing, I guess, is that Hedgehog uses incremental parsing, which from previous source, for previous, from previous, my recollection of code mirror related tooling, I guess that Hedgehog uses incremental uses utilizes. Yeah, Hedgehog uses incremental parsing. The laser parser is tightly is a partner, is a staple in code mirror land, and this can be the reason why stock feels snappy and this uni.org does not do incremental parsing, which is part of the reason why any update may feel rather expensive, right? And then let's not think too much. Let's actually have a look. Come on, put the source out there. All we're gonna do is loading. Let's hit the record button. Let's have a look at goals. Takes a while. All right, offer and that $sign there. Navigating is easier. Close that off. All right, and then you stop. Cool. Now we can see where we spend most of our cycles. Hmm. Okay. So key press. What's the heavy call here? Come on, tell me. Here we go. We spend the entire, holy crap, 2 seconds in the parse call, and we parse twice. 1.2 seconds parse, then another call parse. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Just did a quick check, and our um, any, any of our parse calls may take north of 1 second. And what's that? The case 1.2 seconds? Yeah, north of 1 second. Whereas, um, where was that? That was here. How long these parse calls take? Um, come on, give me a quick one here. Parse 4 milliseconds. Holy crap! Of course, this is 4 milliseconds. Um, we parse of our parse calls. Whereas we parse in the Hedgehog app take only. Uh, okay, so let me get a copy of that. Copy in the Hedgehog app. There we go. It takes only. What was it again? Here, parse. Oh, no, this is the wrong page. All right, v.parse 4.92. I need to figure out where this comes from. 4.92. 4.92 ms. All right, cool. So this is a problem. It's me. Hey, I'm the problem. It's me. Let's do a quick check in. We have a parse calls and our parse calls and any of our parse. Whereas with our case, performance is even more graded since we parsed twice. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, it's almost. Let's reverse twice. Cool. Okay, and Hedgehog's editor pane is also using the red bar. So we should be using some extension to him. Uh, and probably my assessment is still wrong because the unchanged thing is dropped is from cursing that can try to forward during input. Then we parse input and verification or yep. Uh, Results is a red bummer. We probably should be using this station. This is probably not affecting performance much, but rather a architecture slash design concern. An architecture design. I'm unclear on how it changes. Head back into the rich text output from a cursor lines of code. First, that we parse input and render function. Let's figure out. Remember that's um, and they kind of do the whole parse render to HTML dance upon key up as well. So we'll figure out where this yeah code when they're related to the negative of the hash dot is incremental parsing. If the corner line is going to be raising my hash full snap, you know it doesn't do incremental parsing, which is part of the reason why nothing may feel rather expensive. Just did a quick check, and any other parse calls may take north of 1 second. And let me just store this. This is in test. Yeah, sure. Doc. Uh, Move source integration to test plus up pointers about um, responsiveness. Um, editor for editor performance. Cool. Push that. Um, okay. So I can increase the brightness on this monitor a bit. Cool. I'm gonna take a break. Gotta run out, see what's going on. Um, Three folks checking this out. How's it going, everyone? Um, we're doing some low-level performance analysis since there's an integration coming in that is pretty heavy, um, and I'm just comparing how other tools solve this exact same problem. Um, so yeah, let's see if we can figure that out. Um, so back to FT0. So I think technically this thing works. It's not optimal, but we knew that coming in. And I had a conversation with Tijan about this um, performance issue already. Um, so I'll just merge it in, and then we can start talking about tweaking or improving things. Mm. This is not good. Staging information tools. Then after this, I go back to uh, my Figma points. It's not a UX point. It's not a links point. Not a filter. It's not an auth. Not a persistent issue. Oh, this is probably a right time to think about moving away. Okay, source perspective, research ways to optimize. So, um, Tijan merging. Ah, crap. Oh, my Vim bindings in my browser is just fucking me up. Ah, all right, Tijan, merging your source integration branch APM. Notice perf is the problem, but and did some comparisons to Hedgehog with notes at let's familiarize ourselves with this issue and think about optimization opportunities that I think that the gain from the bouncing is rather minimal, especially since it will make the app feel less responsive. So rather, we should be um, trying to figure out how to get incremental parsing to work, uh, which may mean that we have to um, implement a laser parser for work relatively soon. For now, for now, source will be there, but we will not be recommending folks to use it. Folks recommending its use, obviously, until we figured figured out how to engineer this um, to feel snappy. There, and I'm posting that as a comment to this thing. Integrate source editing. Nice work. Um, um, that's perfect. It's incredible. But we already anticipated it is in our call before we started. We started implementing and Francis the hedgehog with notes that blew up. And, and what's from your assets with this issue? And think, oh, okay, think about optimizing opportunities on how to optimize this. Uh, I think that the gain from the mounting is rather minimal, especially since it will take the app feel less responsive. Um, um, so rather, so I vote we figure out so figuring out how to get increment parts to work. There's address this challenge by figuring out how to get incremental parts into work. The incremental laser parts will work relatively soon. Find find or implement the laser parts of all that. For now, source will be there. Perspectives will be there. Cool. Knows proof of problem, but we already anticipated this in our call before we started implementing. Did some comparisons to headshot with notes of blah blah. Let's familiarize ourselves with the issue and think about how to optimize this. I think that the gain from the bouncing is rather minimal, especially since it will take long. And opt for providing a refresh button on the source perspective that triggers our expensive render cycle. That way, there is no instant feedback, but there's no instant feedback. Uh, User needs to manually click update and log upon every key press. Much better UX if we can't deliver a sub 100 ms and parse render cycle. All right, cool. Oh, that's a good one. Um, Opt for nice work. Notice that's what we're gonna do. So go here, prod. Where were we? Source perspective. That's where we are. Research and optimize. So I'm just gonna go here and to do um, disable auto render on change and provide a button to refresh. John, since we can't provide a sub 100 millisecond parse render cycle yet, we shouldn't run our blocking heavy multi-sec blocking render cycle on every key press. We can do either of the following. I think one was hide the render parse, hide the expensive parse render um, and cycle behind render, getting an update slash refresh button, or run the expensive parse render call on a separate thread. And how's that separate thread? Browser web workers. Using web workers. Just assuming ideas here. Yeah. And I think idea one is easiest. So let's do that one first and then think about idea two. Cool. So, source respective reactivity uh, stuff ideas to circumvent. All right, that goes there. So what we're gonna do here. Sorry. Announcements rather than moments. So I was trying to figure out to get incremental loss. Yeah. So where was that? Where was that? Oh, here we go. That's stupid. Why am I doing this? Jeez. Disable auto render. Um, provide a instant quick fix to unblock the experience. Experience. Or rather, make blocking an explicit choice by the user. Cool. So we did that, and then we can go back to this. Tests pass. I think the thing built. Let me see. Do I have any need for running the formatter? It's really hard to type without. All right. Okay, so we did that. Check. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, get some love from Reza and Brian, GM. Good to have you here, even briefly. I got someone on YouTube. Ah, hope all is well on your end. It's Friday night, and the feeling's right, I guess. So folks are having themselves a lovely Friday, I hope. Um, double check, double check, double check, double check. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, this is all good. Nothing new. Cool. Begun integrate. So this goes into hack. So back to hack, into merge. No fast merge and edit message. And obviously conflict only in one place, I believe. Double check. Nah, unmerged. Right. So that's to we dropped all of that. Fair enough. So let's just look at pros. Down remove assumption. Integrate source editing. Yeah, we remove that. Do load, or do we need it? Okay, power. Next, min with h full. It's the same structure. It's just the order of h full different. And then we had the breadcrumbs, comment, and else. So we don't care. Iterate over JSON. We don't care. Render comment helper. The loading thing is gone. Yeah. So this song is sampled by Kendrick Lamar. Oh my God. Speaking of, I'm probably violating a couple of copyright um, rules on YouTube. Unfortunately, I'm just in a public place. I can't help this. Um, all right, let's look at what we do here. This is T-John's code. We do the flex thing, but somehow we added PL3XL. Okay, so we have to bring them all together, right? PL, so there's a left string. That's the only change, so I can say overflow. No next conflict. All right, all changed. Um, let's try to build this thing. See whatever emerges in terms of. It'd be nice to wrap up the week with everything merged, everything that's open. The song from Kendrick is so good, but it's not gonna. Oh, I can actually figure out what the sample is. I want you, John Morales. I want you, John Morales. Yeah, Lamar. Come on, where is it? The Heart Part 5, exactly. This one. All right, cool. Field reply. Cool, we already expected that. Good. Come on. Let's go into looking into the laser parser bit for the background information. I've stuffed um, a quick fix way fast way to circumvent. Copy link. I don't know. Oh my goodness. So come on. Relief of fears of the pain a bit. Everything green. So one courtesy npm run format fix. Do we get any formatting? Nope, nothing. All right, taking a break. Now, folks are able to drop stuff in the chat. Let me know what you're working on. Um, I'm gonna drop down for a minute. Um, what's that thing? What's that thing? I'm taking a tiny break. Cool. Gotta mute this. See y'all in a second. Have to stop my screen because I'm doing some um, credit card updates. Let me see. So here we go. Overdue. That was probably the old card update payment. Let's set that up. Cool. Okay. Sort that out. Oops, I don't have the right card with me. Snap, 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 snap. Come on. Cool. Gotta make the payment or snap. So the problem is I don't have a credit card for one of the banks with me, and I have um, so I'm kind of like sorting through. But, but this is only going to be resolved on Monday. This is just my kind of like casual on the side card. We canceled one of the bigger accounts that we had, our main account, and now I'm kind of like dealing with the fallout of account switching. So some things were still on the other account that we're trying in the process of moving over. And now I just make sure that this one credit card is being topped up. So I'm just wiring some funds to that account. And that means that I have to wait for it to arrive because this is effectively a bank holiday now. Because Germany's, oh shit, yeah, cool, cool, sorted. So now we have to figure out the rest. All right, boom, 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 boom. Right now I'm really gonna take that break. See you in a bit. Hmm. Mic check 1 2. Had technical difficulties. Walked down with my phone, and I am hotspotting through the phone. So lame me. Lost connectivity. But we're back. Let's share screen. Oh, actually, I have to do some invoice stuff. So let me do that real quick before I skip to the next task. I think I've handled this for now. Um, all right. I'm gonna add a purse. That was not the table. That was the me, my foot on the thing. Um, okay, sorted the billing issue on Vercel. Um, double check if this thing is still on the right device with the right profile. Seems fine. Yeah, because I didn't take that one down with me. Cool. Oh, stupid. Cool. And then I disable banner. Hide. How does it work? Oh snap! Is this what's going on again? We've had this before. All right, cool. I think cool. Merged everything that is pending, so we should have like an empty list. Draft highlight current TOC section interface 48 minutes ago. Oh, that's a draft. I don't have to look at it right now. Um, cool. Cool. So now we segue back into Figma issues. Things are really slow. Um, we have to do some landing page related things. So let's go back to this. Uh, watch some videos. Yes, let's see if we can get it right. Um, a lot of it was related to auto layouting. Um, so let me play some auto layouting stuff in the background. So this is not necessary right now. I mean, it's youtube.com. Figma. Come on. How's this? How's the internet so slow? Ah, okay, my phone is probably on a metal object. Not a clever idea. Uh, here we go. This is the one I was watching. Mute this and always CC. Can I actually enable it by default? And Pigment 5. So yeah, you have to create like a tree and then something Alt A or Shift A. Cool. So we're going to go back to this. Okay. One thing we can try. So I put a frame here, and we're gonna put actually no. Um, let's try to make a button. All right. So rectangle. This is gonna be a button. And then inside it, I put text and button label, and I put it in. So that doesn't work. So I have to create a frame for it. Add auto layout, right? Okay, and then button label. Can I move it to the auto layout? So that's a problem. And so probably these things have to. Yeah, so what? Create a frame selection. Uh, all right, cool. And then this, oh, okay, so this rectangle goes inside of the frame. I don't know. Why is this so weird? I don't know. Frame. Can I do something with the background? So if I do like accept, can I do a radius 10? Not right. 5. Right. And if I then do this, it doesn't work. Right. Can I do set of background? Okay, cool. Uh, move this up. Let's see if we can get, if we can understand this. This is a button, a set of fill, and with this, and then 3. All right. And then if I resize, okay, that doesn't work. And button label, what's this? Contents. How does that work? Content. So if I now say I, this is a simple button, right? And then I say, how do you create component from this. This is a simple button, and then I'm going to create a variant properties. Variant. Type. Default. I'm just going to call this type. Accept. Type. Reject. Boom, boom. Snap. And that's okay. It's something really dumb. Let's just look at the options. I don't know. Default. So let's edit the page color. So I go here, color styles, add another one. Color styles, accept. Mwah. Yeah, okay, cool. So what is that going to be? We're just going to give it a fill. Mwah. Simple button. Property. Type. And default. Then I can do a variant. Type is accept. Fill. Accept. Type 2. Reject. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. So I definitely ruined this. Okay. Oh, this is weird. Um, why this does not work? Okay. Yeah, this weird. And then another variant. Um, Okie dokie. Okay, so what we have is a simple button and one in here, and then I just change the text. Okay, cool. And then I can change the type, accept, reject. Fine. This conceptually works. The next thing I want to do, we did some buttons. You have a checkbox. I don't think the checkbox is correct. So I think we're going to have to do this again on a layout. Okay, set up a max width. List item. Yes. Okay, so this is not this is not cool. This is not cool. Not cool. I want to make a list. How do I go about it? Do I just make a frame? Add auto layout. Huh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. If I were to draw an ellipse, right, and call it 8 by 8. I don't know how wide this is. 7 by 7. Okay. Well, do 8 by 8 instead. Nice even number. And then we add. I don't know. We don't really care what's there. Um, you have to. Okay, so how about we do add auto layout? Yeah. So what we could add is now we just need to pull in checkbox, which we put in here. Yeah, okay, we go back to that. And then what is auto layout looking like? So what do we do here? Constraints. It hugs the container. This thing has to not be fixed position, but how do we set like constraints? Uh, yeah, right. Oh, snap. Let's try to relocate this. But that doesn't really change much. Uh, damn it. Damn it. Ah, there we go. All right, so we do top and bottom constraints, middle, right? Then we have that. And then this thing will have constraints. Um, I don't know, is that it? And then this will have to hug. My goodness, we also need to have constraints. Only right constraints, right? Top and bottom and right. Can we set constraints? We can no auto layout. Let the auto layout or do that. So say one. Not the problem. Okay, that didn't work. Weird. It's weird. So fucking weird. So this thing here. I don't think we do that actually. And how do we break the constraints? There we go. Do we? Absolutely. Oh fuck, this is wrong. Okay, fair enough. Um, I guess this one has the positioning. Break that. Good. Then um, fill container. Let's see. Bullet. See if we can figure this out, right? Okay, this works. What if I make one out of that? Fair enough. We're gonna make it 10. Nice. Then horizontal spacing between items. What happens if we 0? Okay. make it 10. Fine. Then I have as another point, what is this? Independent paddings. Resize to fit. Independent corners, no. Central alignment. Oh, it's gonna align like that. Fair enough. And then this thing we hug. This is a much better design. We got a checkbox in there. Okay, and now we need to pull in a paragraph. God forbid. Jeez. Okay. Then we go to this thing. We put it out there. How do you fix this? What's that? Okay, we have a problem. What's the problem? Problem is that what I really need is do this frame and convert to what's this? You're welcome. Uh-huh. It's my screen. Sure. All right, we are sharing screens. Um, um, okay, cool. So how does this work again? I make this add auto layout. So here we are. What I want to do is drag a checkbox in here, right? And drag a paragraph in there. Yeah. Um, shuffle the order, um, and then auto layout this downwards. Now this is a fucking problem. Jeez, something that's this rigid, you can't align it so nicely. Okay, let's have a look. Um, actually, I have like a give me a section stories. Let's have a look at something we can change. Uh, so we're gonna have a look at storybook, and I believe the list, descriptive list or mixed list. How did we structure this? Vegetables and the list lines out there. Let's see, apples, banana. The checkbox started there, then this would be below it. All right. I think I understand what's going on. It was full. Yeah, it was simple list. Cool. Um, what are we looking at here? List stories, vegetables. Okay. Um, just an overview of vegetables. Uh, what happened? No real vegetables. Ah, styling here is a mess. But let's pretend that whatever we're doing in Figma is correct. So you have the checkbox. You have this thing. This thing is optional. All right. Okay, cool. So this thing here, list item content, right? Can I make a component out of this? Uh, um, create component. I'm gonna call it list item content. So I have list items. So we're gonna do another one of these, right? So this, all of this we can delete. We're gonna clean up after ourselves. So here we delete list item content. Why do we have two variants? We don't care. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, list item, that's gonna be a frame with an ellipsis of what, 8 by 8, that's what we did before. Darn it, 8 by 8, and fill just regular. The frame itself is gonna be what, auto. Can you do it from here? Nope. You do add auto layout, fine. And then we drag a list item content into the damn thing. Cool, fair enough. Um, and we ruin it because how we want to do it is basically take list item content, put it in there. Cool. So we put this to the side. So how we're gonna fix this? I think we make that. No, that's wrong. So it has padding, vertical padding. How about we make this 0? Also, let's make this 0. Fine. Okay, cool. We can make this work. I just have a problem positioning. How do we align this? We hug. If you do that, that's wrong. If you do this, it's wrong. Why do we have vertical padding? What did I say? 0. That doesn't quite work. Okay, let's give this 10. Right, right now, I'm just really at a loss of words. Uh, how do I fix this? Absolute position. Shit. No. No. Can I add padding to this? Uh, constraint proportions. Sure. Um, can I add padding? Um, we add padding to a single item. Ah, let horizontal resizing. It's fixed. Can't do something with fill. What effects? Yeah, nope. We don't need effects. We can't absolute position. So what's the deal here? Is the auto layouting thing? Maybe that's the problem. And maybe I need to do this, right? Uh, okay, that's probably the way to do it. Yeah, fair enough. So what we actually do here, we frame selection. Yeah, cool. And the frame is 15 by 15. And the frame in this thing here, what is that? 15 by 15. Fair enough. Wait a minute, what's the type? Regular 12. All right, so we're inside of this thing. We make this 8 by 8, and we align it. Uh, come on, take this frame, and we basically resize the fit. No, new auto layout, center, fucking out. That was 15 by 15, right? Ah, fixed width, fixed, and it's gonna be 15 by 15. Cool. All right, clean-ish. Um, yeah, now we have to deal with this auto layout thing because the space in here, that's too big. Fine. I can also make it 0. That's actually not right. So what is this? That's a list item content. All right. And then I probably have to duplicate a frame like that, move it over here for CN, and I'll do a hero icon, um, copy SVG. We take this one, paste to replace. Well, interesting. Oh, the question here is, what is this so problematic? Ah, interesting. So we did have 1515. Holy smokes. We have, oh, this is so nice. Clip content and vectors, and we can look at it. We can look at it. How do I see grids? View. Uh, you show guidelines. Uh, view. Layout grids. Well, I don't know how visible these layout grids are. I don't see jack. I don't see anything. Hmm. Oh, this, we call this a list item. List item has list item content, right? Yeah, cool. We call this um, fold, fold control. And then this one we call bullet. All right. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, this is just so much effort. And then if we were to design, we could create a list. List is what? List item content, list item. And then what? We create this thing called a frame called a list, which is going to be that auto layout that way going down, and then we just drag list item. list item, make a component, create component. Yeah, assets. There we go, list item 1. And then we do list item 2. Okay, and then what I can do here is basically delete. Looking fine. There's a spacing problem. All right. The question here: does we remove? Where do we? Who becomes responsible for that? Maybe we should drop that from here, right? And there. List item just looks like that, and then a list. Also remove whatever we have there, nice and tight. Um, Probably list item content already has too much spacing. And cleans up a bit. Same here, the list, maybe just 5. Okay, cool. Now what we do here, um, interesting. Um, how do we make one of them fill up all the space? Because we have this one. So let's go back to layers. List item, this thing here. How do we make it take up all the space? You say fill container. Interesting. Oh, sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. It's kind of cool. Kind of looks weird, but let's pretend that this is fine. All right, list item. So we have list item content. It could be anything. There's multiple items, but we have the structure there. List item. Mm, we can do variants between this. Uh, this is a question if you want to hide elements. Variants that hide elements. Variants. Figma that hide elements. I was watching something on YouTube that kind of like touched last night that touched upon parts of this. How do we view the history? Figma tutorial, not that one. Which one is it? Which one was it? Auto layout, not that. I watched a bunch of these videos last night. Let's see. Which one is it? Not smart anime. None of these. Animation design terminal, Figma tutorial. Variants. Something accordion. The layout, interactive accordion. All right, let's just put the audio in. Framing, auto layout, basically. Huh. Okay. All right, cool. Uh-huh. Kind of curious. Try that. Okay. So you can find that. Hmm. Okay. Have we deleted? Snap. Okay, cool. No deletion, just hiding. That's it. Create variant. List item. No problem. List item content. Um, I don't know. I don't know if list item content. Wait a minute. If I select list item content, this doesn't work. In their example, they basically hit the entire amenities block. Something wrong with this. If I were to look at paragraph, can I do some indentation here? Yeah, if I pick this. Do you want to grab something to eat? Are you good for now? Do you want to grab something here? Hang on, let me just mute stream. Bum, 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 bum. Be right back. Got to figure out food. Unmute. Okay, so we have this weird design problem. I feel like the setup here is wrong. I can create, for example, a variant, and the weird thing is like if I were to add a variant, how do you do that, by the way? I need to select the item. Mm, property variant. Yeah. Okay. Muchas gracias. So they have. Uh, I'll ask them for the English one. Um, be right back. Ah, Perdón, ¿tienes una carta en inglés? Ah, gracias. This is the Spanish card, but the English card is coming. Yeah. Oh no, I'm just frustrated. I'm trying to figure out some Figma stuff. It's taking me a lot more time than I want to spend on this. Um, uh, I'm sorry for the table. Okay. Muchas gracias. All right, here you go. Gracias. What am I doing here? Oh gosh. Oh, right. So I don't even know what this is. That was just some experiment. We don't need that. All right. So here we are. Default. And then really this variant too. Uh huh. Use. I hate the whole dragging things left and right. You have like a couple of items that you want to pick. Perfect. Um, visibility state. We're gonna call it visibility state. Property one, visibility. Uh, then say default is open. It's gonna be one of two. Yeah, and then this one. Uh, it's weird. And just delete that, right? And then I just add a variant. Uh, closed. Structured inside of that thing. Cool. How does that work? If we have closed, uh, how do we, how do we show or hide anything in there? The second item has to be closed. So weird. I don't think we should try to over-engineer this. List item could be open, closed, or flat. If it's flat, it has nothing. Yeah. Or nothing in particular. Pasta? You mean pasta? Um, like I don't know, like a tiny pizza. Like I don't know. I am hungry, but I'm not in the like state of mind to actively think about. Mhm. Four little starters. That sounds like quite a bit. Ah, okay, cool. Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, then go for it. Whatever you want. I'll play ball. Yeah. Alrighty. So visibility cycling. We probably have open, closed. Press this. This one is closed. Maybe I don't do that. I probably here layer hide. Perfect. And then this one rotate 180. Right. That's close.
Mozzarella,
This
prosciutto,
one.
olives, e pasta carbonara and fish. And baked sugar.
um,
Vengo de
ton, uh, ton, sí, toronja, sí. Okay. Sí, dos, por favor. Gracias. Toronja. I just looked it up and then I forgot it again. Jeez. Ah, okay, maybe this works. Maybe we can just do it like that, and then we're gonna do another variant, visibility flat. Uh, Variant structure is, what do you call it? Like it's not visibility anymore. Like visibility open, close, or flat. Um, yeah, let's just do another one. Call it flat. Call it flat, right? And that doesn't have this thing. We hide that. All right, cool. Oh, sorry. I keep shaking the table, huh? List item. Cool. All right, so I think I can work with this. Uh, Let me just check. Ooh, that's just what list item content. Could be anything in there. Could be paragraph. Yeah, we need to figure out paragraphs. By the way, how do you how do you limit them? How do you limit this thing to a certain width? What's the setup there? It hugs. So, ah, okay. So this thing hugs. In the section shouldn't hug. The section should um, fix width. Width. Okay. Hug contents on the height. See if that's okay. All right. So the list here is just an example. I have list items. We have multiple variants with the list item content. Basically, just an auto layout block. Now, let's see if we can figure this out. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, let's just try to make a list and add a button inside it. So this thing here, list item, add another one to this thing um, of the variant post. Um, then we add a simple button in there. Does that work? Ah, snap! It doesn't. It doesn't. Just crap. Delete. If I do this and drag a button into it, fuck, it doesn't work. Checkbox. Can we swap it out for? Ah, all right. Swap that for button. Swap it out for basic paragraph. I can look for that. Why is okay? So okay, give me basic. Okay, cool. And then we make this a flat variant. Then we add another list item to the list. Uh, there we go. And then what we do here, What do we add here? It's gonna be a list. Shit. Yeah. Oh snap. Why not? Components can contain instances of themselves. Ah, ah, we discuss this. All right,
That was
stream
faster
over.
than I
Yeah,
thought.
you. I'm gonna pause my stream then. All right, you wanna unplug me the power? Cool. I guess I move this along that way, and then we turn this off. Gonna take a bit time to grab some grub. We'll be streaming again later, or maybe not at all for the rest of the day. And you'll see maybe tomorrow what the updates are on um, my progress. Just double check that I put this kind of like nicely to the side. Uh, Gracias. Okay, yeah, things are unplugging. Time to call it a wrap.